twice his country's amateur flyweight title holder, victorious in 310 of 325 amateur contests. As a professional, he has succeeded 25 times from 26 bouts. Currently the United States Super Bantamweight champion, the North American Boxing Federation Bantamweight champion, challenging for world honors for the first time, illuminating precision of opulent artistry, Greg Richardson. And his opponent, occupying the blue corner, scaling 8 stone, 10 pounds, wearing green trunks with gold band and pipings, hailing from Marrickville, New South Wales, Australia. Former national Oceania flyweight amateur champion, captain of Australia's boxing team to the Los Angeles Olympic Games, undefeated in 16 professional contests, 13 inside the allocated span, currently ruling the national featherweight domain, vacated International Boxing Federation Bantamweight champion of the world, newly crowned WBC Super Bantamweight champion of the world, preeminent pageant of prodigious potency, champion Jeff Fenech. Refereeing his 13th world title bout from the Philippine Islands, parading impeccable priorities, Larry Nadia.
What you have to do is keep on punching, no holding, no
Ringside judges,
any question.
Kazumatu Kawata from Tokyo, Japan. From Santa Clara, California, the United States of America, Marty Salmon. From Melbourne, Australia, Malcolm Bulmer. Supervising the contest for the World Boxing Council, current chairman of the Commonwealth Championship Committee, from London, England, Ray Clark.
Got a hand at the Ray Connolly, haven't he? Gives him a hell of a build-up.
He gets those words and he puts them together and they sound great, don't they?
Yeah, they're sure a mouthful. Here we go, round one, scheduled for 12 3-minute rounds for the world title. They call Greg Richardson the flea. He'll stick and move. A very crafty fighter. His handlers say he punches harder than Jerome Coffey. They claim Coffey couldn't hold his bags. And of course, Coffey took Jeff Fenech 15 rounds.
He's fast hands, very fast hands.
He sure has.
And stick and move has got to be his game, of course. He doesn't want to get caught in the corner. See how strong Jeff is, because Jeff is strong. Jeff got his own jab through there. He wants to corner this guy badly, and this guy don't want to be cornered. That's the way he has to go.
Yeah, just going to try and cut off the ring, of course, and cut off the corners. Richardson so far moving very, very well. Doing what we'd expect he'd do, move and throw out that left jab. Fenech takes up the chase, Richardson backpedaling. Now he stops and throws the jab out again. Well, it's a classic confrontation. The fighter, Jeff Fenech, after the boxer, Greg Richardson. They say that if the boxer can stay away, he'll win the fight. And they say if the fighter catches the boxer, he's in trouble.
No holding! No holding! No holding! Keep on fighting!
Jeff flips him back into the corner. Midway through the first round of this World Championship fight.
Punching, no holding, no holding.
23 years of age, Richardson 29. Both got the same reach. Fenech just a shade the taller.
He's very fast, Richardson. Notice how he escapes those punches with not so much a run, but just a step.
Yes, he got his jab through a couple times and landed there on Jeff's nose, but he is running. He's running very fast and very quick. I wonder if he can keep that up for long.
I tell you what, when he stops, Fenech's going to nail him.
Well, I saw the Darryl Big Pen fight, and he did it for 12 rounds. Gus.
Well,
so he's a fit boy.
Yes, I wonder if Jeff catches up to him and hurts him a bit, he's going to slow him down, I would think, and that's when we're going to find out what kind of a fighter he is. Right now, he's acquitting himself quite well, even though he is running.
No holding, no holding, careful punching.
Well, it was Richardson doing the holding.
No holding, no holding. No holding.
See what the Americans were so confident this morning, they were talking about betting part of their purse.
The fight starts at a furious pace. There's the bell for the end of round one. The super bantamweight title defense, that is, against Greg Richardson of the United States. How'd you score round one, Gus?
Round one, I kept an even round. Both of them seemed to do about as much as each other. There was a bit of a feeling out round, a chasing round. Nothing really decisive from either camp. 10-10.
Richardson once again starting quickly with a number of left jabs.
Although Jeff getting through with a number of his punches early in this round.
The left hand tagged him. Jeff's gloves taking most of those jabs from Greg Richardson. He's hard to catch.
He certainly is. He certainly is. You got to be caught cleanly to slow him up. But Jeff, a couple of jabs got through there.
Well, 1.5 rounds, we've already seen why they call him the flea. Very, very hard to catch.
Now, with the fans at home scoring this, what they got to try to do is count the number of punches that are landing. That good left jab from Jeff with the scoring punch. Now, if there's another scoring punch, you've got to start counting and deducting, so you end up at the end of the round with somebody that has a lead.
Careful punching, no holding, careful punching. Careful punching.
Jeff not looking too bad right at this point.
No, he looks strong, and he's coming to this fight at 8 stone 10, but of course after a feed this afternoon, after that weigh-in, it'll be probably 9 stone.
No holding,
Constant chatter from the Filipino referee. No holding, no holding.
Oh, very nice, Jeff.
And Greg's manager calling all the time, downstairs, downstairs, go downstairs.
Well, I don't really think he's going to hurt Jeff downstairs, to tell you the truth. This guy has knocked out 8 of his 26 opponents, so he's not really a big puncher.
Jeff trying to flip him, but the referee quickly to split them. 30 seconds to go in this round. Definitely tagged him with the right. There's more a brush, though.
Jeff is evading those punches pretty nicely. Every once in a while, one gets through, but generally evading the punches, good punches from Jeff.
For the end of round 2, and Fenech looking strong. stick and move. That's the plan for Richardson, but Fenech has nailed him a couple of times, Gus.
Yes, he has. He's gotten through, and I noticed that he was a little bit better on the evasion in that round, too. Jeff Fenech landed a couple of good shots, getting away from Richardson. There's a nice left hook. Around the year, I had to give that round to Jeff Fenech. I got Jeff Fenech 1 point ahead, winning that round 10-9, the first round being even on my scorecard.
Yeah, not a lot of punches laid in that second round, but Jeff's going straight to work now and tagging with the left hand. Richardson stuck on the ropes. Jeff wants to try and keep him there. Richardson wants to try and move.
Fenech comes out with a furious assault at the start of round 3, and Richardson getting a warning from the referee for holding.
Of course, if he does it often enough, Wilco, he can deduct a point.
Oh, good straight jab there.
Those jabs getting through very nicely. Very quick hands on Jeff. Very good. The flea didn't quite get away from those.
And as you said, Gus, the more punishment the flea takes, the more he'll slow down.
He'll have to start slowing down a bit.
We're into round 3 of this world title defense.
The right connected from Fenech. Corner still encouraging Richardson to go downstairs.
Richardson scores with the left and moves. That's what he's got to keep doing.
Oh, we got caught again by the left from Fenech.
Yes, Jeff getting on top here in this third round with left and right. He's got this guy hurt.
Richardson is holding on. He'll be warned again, I'm sure. No, he escapes a warning, but Fenech goes after him again.
A left hook.
Still got a minute to survive in this third round, Richardson. Fenech faces it with a right.
No holding, no holding. No holding. No holding.
Fenech is just like a mini raging bull.
No holding, no holding.
Oh, he's really laying it into Richardson now. The American doesn't know what to do. Backpedal he does.
And Richardson's corner has gone berserk with a protest at the referee, claiming that Fenech is throwing Richardson around and hitting him on the back of the head. They're now protesting to the judges.
Yes, but Richardson is hanging on to Jeff's arm. He's hanging on to it. He's buying a lot of that throwing around by what he's doing.
Exactly. He's hanging on like an octopus, just as Fenech was worried he would do.
Now look at that. He's got him in a grip with that right arm on Jeff's left arm. No wonder Jeff is throwing him around.
No holding.
And another warning.
No wrestling.
Now that's
it. Bell for the end of the third, and Richardson survives a furious assault from Jeff Fenech. That round, and during the break, the connections of Richardson making the point very strongly again to the referee, claiming that Fenech is pulling their man around, and why wouldn't he, the way that Richardson's been holding on. Henderson absorbed some big hits from Fenech in that third round. Gus, you scored it?
Yes, I scored it. That's a 10-8 round for Jeff Fenech, leading on this fight 3 points on my card. Even first round, 1 point the second, 2 points the third.
Well, the main complaint that's coming from the Richardson corner is, in fact, apart from throwing him around, that he's hitting him on the back of the head. But, of course, as Gus pointed out, Richardson's done nothing but hold, and Jeff is getting frustrated.
Yes, when he hangs on to Jeff's left arm like that, and he leans over to Jeff's left side. So if Jeff's going to punch anywhere near the head, the guy turns his head, he's getting hit in the back of the head.
That's right. He buries his head into his shoulder. Where else can you hit him? Richardson has to try and consolidate now and
No holding, no holding.
not left Jeff get over top of him. Another big right hand from Jeff Fenech. Richardson trying to punch back and does well.
Now Jeff came into Richardson with a slight overhand right hand there. It hurt Richardson. I'd be surprised if he doesn't do a few more of them.
Oh, he's strong, Fenech. Richardson just can't backpedal fast enough.
And the worrying thing for Richardson is that Fenech doesn't seem concerned at all that Richardson can hurt him. Of course, he has to keep his cool, Fenech.
Right. It's a thinking game. You can't lose your cool. You got to keep thinking what you're doing. Good right hand again.
Well, he's only been 3 rounds with this guy. He can't decide in 3 rounds his entire ability, of course, and who knows, maybe Richardson could catch him with a couple, but Fenech is all over him at the moment.
Yes, there's no such thing as it being over till it's over. Anything can happen in boxing. This guy is a good right hand from and he got hit with a good right hand. He's hurt.
Richardson continues to hang on. Another big left gets through. Richardson's reputation as a great defensive boxer has certainly been put to the test by a man who's determined to maul him.
And he's fighting a fella here who's as strong as a welterweight. So Wolf Jensen says anyway, and he's been sparring with him.
Richardson ducking and weaving. Fenech's got him though again up against the ropes.
And his corner again protesting.
No wrestling.
Cable fighting! Cable punching! Cable punching!
Jeff has got it.
Cable punching!
Being held there. He's very strong. Jeff Fenech, very strong. Super bantamweight. He's a well and truly strong as a featherweight. There's no doubt about that.
Cable punching! No holding!
Bell goes for the end of the 4th. Jeff Fenech, after 4 rounds, well in front, and Richardson's seconds actually took the step of coming round the ring and protesting to the judge during the previous round, whilst Richardson continued, as you can see there, the right connecting from Fenech and again to the midsection. Really scoring well, Fenech. That round undoubtedly again to the champion, Gus.
Yes, that round went to Jeff Fenech once again. Not as big a margin as the one before. A 10-9 round. Jeff Fenech by 4 points.
We're into the 5th round.
And apart from appealing to the referees, Walker, they've actually taken the matter all the way to the WBC supervisor, Ray Clark. Clark answered them. I can hear it from where I'm sitting. Clark answered by saying, tell him to stop hanging on. So it's a bit each way at the moment. Richardson must stay away from the ropes. He must move and stay to the centre of the ring. He can't allow himself to be trapped as he has been. We are into the 5th round of this World Championship defence. The crowd doesn't like Richardson's penchant for hanging on.
Of course, he's got to fight the fight that he thinks he can survive and win. And he's got to fight that style. Unfortunately, he's in with a very strong guy. There's no way to really hold him off, except he's going to have to stick and move as well as he can and keep moving. Hope that Jeff runs out a bit of gas.
And Jeff Fenech is all over. He's in real trouble, real trouble. Fenech was going to hit him on the way down. Richardson will get back up, though.
He's cut. He's badly cut over the left eye. And if his second gets into the ring, the fight's over. He better get out of the ring. He's going to quit. I don't think he wants it.
It's over.
He doesn't want it anymore.
Wow.
He doesn't want it anymore. Jeff Fenech
Really turning it
his
on
first
here.
defense, very spectacular, very strong. Jeff Fenech, the fight is over. The fighter, Greg Richardson, did not want to continue. The fight is over. The 4th round, Jeff Richardson did not want to continue the fight. Fenech way too strong. Greg Richardson realizing what was going to happen to him. He was cut. Punches cut it. He turned it in. In actual fact, in looking at it, you could see that Jeff was too strong for him, way too strong for him. Jeff Fenech as a featherweight is going to be absolutely fantastic.
He's phenomenal. He's got enormous strength, this Australian champion. And Richardson's technique, it might have seen him through a lot of fights prior to this one tonight, but I don't think he's ever met anybody with the sheer power, the ferocity of Jeff Fenech. And in that 5th round, the early stages of it, Fenech hit him with everything. Richardson had been on the back pedal all night. He was already in trouble. Fenech already had a very clear points lead after 4 rounds. And this is what happened in round 5.
One thing good about this, of course, is not only is Fenech strong, not only has he got a very, very good technique, but he has the killer instinct of a champion.
The killer instinct it is, and there Richardson's head jolting back, Fenech pursuing him relentlessly, laying into him with lefts and rights. Richardson trying to cover up, impossible to do so. The ring is only so big, there's no way he can get away from Fenech this time.
No.
Backpedaling towards the corner, stumbles, slips, almost goes down. Fenech moves in, thinks about hitting it. The referee says, no, that's enough. And, of course, Richardson then went to his own corner and did not want to continue. There it is again. He stumbles and slips to his knees.
But he didn't want it anymore. He knew what was in store for him, Gary. There's going to be more of the same, and he just didn't want it.
Ray Connolly about to announce the decision.
In 1 minute, 29 seconds of the 5th round, the winner, retaining his World Boxing Council Super Bantamweight Championship of the World, Jeff Fenech.
Well, what a performance. John Harker is in centre ring.
You've done the job for the Australian public. Did you think it would be over as early as it was?
No, John M. You know, first thing I'd like to do, as I really mean this, is thank every single person that come here to watch me. And I really mean, I do love you all, and I really mean that. I'd just like to thank you all for supporting me, and I fought the best I could. It's a little bit unfortunate that Greg had to run so much. I would have liked to put up a great fight, but you know, that's how Greg fights, that's how he's been so successful. And I don't want to take nothing away from Greg because I still think he's a great boxer. And I'd like to really thank all my sponsors, Duran Food Services, Central Line Magna Crew, who have come here and put this fight together for us. I really wouldn't be able to fight in Australia without their help. I'd like to thank them and my sponsors, Reebok. I really mean that. I want to thank everybody, especially as Australians. And I think there's only one thing left to do this weekend, and that's go out and vote. And I think Australia's the greatest country in the world, so I'm going to stick with Labor and vote Bob Hall.
That didn't get the best reaction in the world, did it?
No, it didn't. The championship, one thing, it seemed very early on in that fight that you summed up in your own mind that Greg Richardson couldn't hurt you.
Well, John, like I said, I've got a lot of respect for Greg, and I think every fighter you fight can hurt you. I was lucky to dictate the fight. I was lucky to catch Greg with a few punches because he is very fast, and I don't know what I can say. Just want to thank Greg for a great fight. And most of all, just like to thank you.
One more question, Jeff. How far away from a possible third world title and a step up to featherweight? I know you do it tough to make the weight. How far away are we from that?
Well, I made the weight today, and that's all you got to do, make the weight. And I show when I get in the ring, I'm not tired. I don't lose no strength from making the weight. Matter of fact, I get very strong from making the weight. And I don't like taking any shortcuts. I like getting things the hard way. But, you know, I'd love to win 3 world titles, and I'm sure I have got the ability. And as long as all the Australians keep supporting me, I'm sure within 12 months, maybe here at the Entertainment Centre, I can fight for world title number 3. And I promise you, when I do, I'll win it again.
Thanks very much to Jeff Fenech. Right now, though, a word with the Americans. First of all, Greg Richardson. Greg, you met a fighter today that just seemed too strong.
Yeah, that weight took a toll on the fight. He's a great champion. At the same time, I think that there was too many pounds for me to give up in such a critical fight with a tough guy like that. Yeah.
We know you've been a great competitor. That's only your second loss in 27 fights. Right now, though, Mike, your manager, Mike Garnick, I know that you were protesting during that fight. Are you happy now with the decision?
Well, I didn't want Greg to get hurt. The ref, I felt didn't bring him up fast enough, but I'm not taking anything away from Jeff. He's a great fighter.
Thank you very much.
John Harker there, centre ring, talking with Greg Richardson, who really just could not match it with the strength of Jeff Fenech here tonight. And Jeff Fenech successful in his first defence of the WBC Super Bantamweight Championship at the Sydney Entertainment Centre. We'll be back here after this break.